Have we forgotten her? Have we forgotten her voice, her fire, her fearless presence? Have we forgotten what she gave to television and what it cost her to get there? Her name was LaWanda Page. The world remembers her as Aunt Esther, the sharp-tongued, unbreakable woman from Sanford and Son. But behind that unforgettable character was a life filled with struggle, courage, and quiet sacrifice. LaWanda Page was born on October 19, 1920 in Cleveland, Ohio, during a time when America was deeply segregated and unforgiving, especially to black women with big personalities and even bigger voices. Her early life was not easy. She grew up during the Great Depression, a period marked by poverty, instability, and limited opportunity. As a young black woman, the paths available to her were narrow, and the doors to Hollywood were firmly closed. Instead of waiting for permission, LaWanda Page found her own way forward. She moved into the world of stand-up comedy, performing in black clubs where humor was raw, honest, and often brutal. These were not glamorous stages, they were survival stages. Night after night, she sharpened her voice, learning how to command attention, how to survive criticism, and how to turn pain into power. Education for LaWanda didn't come from classrooms, it came from experience. She learned timing from silence, confidence from rejection, and strength from being overlooked. For years, success did not come easily. She worked tirelessly, often uncredited, often unseen. Hollywood had little interest in women who did not fit a narrow image of beauty or obedience. Everything changed in 1973. LaWanda Page was cast as Esther Anderson, Aunt Esther, on the hit sitcom Sanford and Son. What followed was television history. Aunt Esther was loud, confrontational, unapologetic, and unforgettable. She was the only character who could silence Fred Sanford. Her insults became legendary, but beneath the comedy was something revolutionary, a black woman who refused to shrink. This role was not softened for mass appeal. LaWanda Page brought her real voice, her lived experience, and her fearless energy into American living rooms every week. From 1973 to 1977, Aunt Esther became a cultural icon. But fame did not erase hardship. Despite her popularity, LaWanda Page did not receive the financial security many assume comes with television success. Like many black performers of her era, she faced limited opportunities once the show ended. Health issues began to surface, including diabetes, which would later define her final years. Still, she continued working, appearing in films, stand-up specials, and television roles, refusing to disappear quietly. LaWanda Page passed away on September 14, 2002, at the age of 81, due to complications related to diabetes. Her death did not make national headlines. There were no massive tributes, no industry-wide reckoning. And that raises the question again, have we forgotten her? Because Aunt Esther was more than a character. She was a statement, a challenge, a reminder that black women did not need to be polite to be powerful. Today, her scenes still circulate online. New generations discover her and recognize something instantly familiar: truth, strength, fearlessness. LaWanda Page lived in a world that rarely made space for women like her, yet she stood tall anyway. She spoke loudly anyway. She left a mark anyway. Some people fade quietly into history. Others leave echoes. Aunt Esther didn't just echo, she roared. And it's time we remember her.